you doing? This is Barry, That Goat Metal Show, with the weekly recap. This is basically almost 2 weeks of recaps because of the fact that, hey, you know what happened to us? Yeah, we got caught in YouTube jail over some old nonsense, but we'll get into that a little later. All right. So I just want to thank everybody again who has been supporting us, who's been reaching out, who's been watching old videos, new subscribers that came in. Me, Rich, Tone, want to thank you very much, and Scar, he's popping up around here anyway. Want to thank you guys for being a part of this channel and showing YouTube that it's not all about channels that just make tons of money, and those are the ones you got to take care of. I mean, we're not making no money here. We're doing it because we love metal and we want to go and bring it out to everybody and just have a good time. That's all we're doing it for. Okay, so without further ado, let's get to the weekly recap and some news. All right, Alice Cooper. All right, I haven't heard someone about Alice Cooper in a while. Alice Cooper is disappointed with guitarist Ryan Roxie for using AI to make music. According to Alice Cooper, that's always been a touchy subject when it comes to AI, but I have to almost agree with him with that. I mean, to me, if you're making music from you, it should be from you. You should not rely on a machine to make the music for you. So he says it's soulless. And I guess he just basically told him how he feels about it, and it's really fucked up, man. Look, another guy trying to do the easy way out instead of doing it originally. I guess things must be going bad, but hey, it is what it is. All right. Alice in Chains have announced the cancellation of their upcoming May tour due to drummer Sean Kinney experiencing a non-life-threatening medical emergency. The news came just ahead of their scheduled show in Uncasville, Connecticut. And, no Alice in Chains in May. That's fucked up, all right? Then we're going to go over to the world of Pentagram, all right? Pentagram vocalist Bobby Liebling recently found himself at the center of fame after a TikTok video of him just kind of spacing out on stage went mega viral. Now, in an interview with Altars of Metal, Liebling said the viral fame hasn't done much for the band's bottom line, as the tour dates they were slated to have already had sold out. So I guess he's expecting a lot more, and but hey, it is what it is, man. Look, you're still gonna get something out of it, man. Take it as is. And just enjoy it, because look, that right there, what you had is gonna be basically your 15 minutes, man. So try to take as much as you can and enjoy it. But now there's some charity work, all right, and it's charity work that we all could agree on. When it comes to shelters for animals and kill shelters, all right. The Lodine Recordings label is set to release a charity compilation featuring alternative metalcore, and a couple of hardcore bands. A-listed to raise funds for a no-kill animal shelter in rural Alabama, due to arrive August 8th. The Dogs of Hope features contributions from Walter Sheffield's Orange 9mm, Killswitch Engage, Alex Skolnick, Dead Guy, and others. Honestly, look, even if you're not really into some of these bands, as far as but if it's something that's worth it, especially for something like that for animals, especially for dogs, I'm all for it. So once the stuff comes out, we'll give it a check out and see how it goes from there. All right, and great news from the world of Motorhead. Man, talk about something that we haven't heard anything great about Motorhead since Lemmy's death in so long. Previously unheard Motorhead album from 1976 titled The Manicore Tapes will be released on June 27th. It will include the classic lineup of Lemmy on bass, vocals, Fast Eddie Clarke on guitar, and Phil Filthy Animal Taylor on drums. A press release states in August 1976, the band set up at Emerson Lake and Palmer's legendary Manicore Studios in Fulham to rehearse to showcase the new lineup. While they were there, they recorded together for the very first time, and now, 49 years later, this long-lost tape has surfaced, been dusted off, and restored in all its raw glory to celebrate the seminal hard rock band's 50th anniversary. The album will contain 11 tracks, which a deluxe version adds a second disc, including the live set Blitzkrieg on Birmingham 77, as well as a previously unreleased 7-inch containing 2 live performances. It includes songs that the band would go on to play live. Elsewhere, in celebration of the 50th anniversary, a statue of the late singer will be unveiled in his hometown of Burslem, England on May 9th. Now let's get into the news of Vincent Crowley from Acheron. While he's busy ducking Victor Crowley. All right, this is Vincent put out a press release about his bassist, Tim Wilson. Bassist Tim Wilson of the Vincent Crowley Band will be playing his last show with them at the Free Cleveland show with deceased Nunslaughter and Mulder in June. We wish him the best of luck on his future endeavors and appreciate his dedication and work with the band the last several years. Vincent Crowley is presently looking for a new replacement on bass guitar. Must have dedicated pro equipment, live studio experience, learn the first 2 Vincent Crowley albums, and be able to rehearse in Columbus, Ohio on a regular basis. Those who are interested to contact Vincent at crowleymusic@hotmail.com. So, hey, if you're a bass player and this is an opportunity, Vincent's a great guy, great music, and I think it'd be worth it, man. If I was still able to go slap at the bass, man, I probably would have been up there in Ohio playing with Vincent. Not saying that Victor Crowley's behind me making me say that. Just saying. All right, guys. Well, look, that is pretty much what I have now as far as the recap goes. I'm going to go into another segment because I know people are dying from some metal bochinche. So we're going to go and do a separate segment for metal bochinche just for you people out there, especially for the guys like Trevor and Paul who just love the metal bochinche. All right, so we got a couple of things there to talk about there, and we're going to finish this up. More stuff in the works, going to have some more videos coming up. I got a lot of stuff I need to go and talk about, so it's all going to be coming up soon. All right, so I'm going to hand it over to Rich because I think he's got a few things he wants to talk about before we get into that segment. Take it over, Rich.
Thanks, Barry. Asphyx will be performing their final U.S. shows on the East Coast, May 21st at the Meadows in Brooklyn, New York, then on May 23rd at Baltimore, Maryland, MDF. Friday, September 19th at the Hollywood Palladium, it will be the Circle Jerks for Keith Morris's 70th birthday with special guests, Negative Approach, and others. Saturday, September 27th, Brooklyn, New York, it will be the CBGB's Music Festival with Iggy Pop, the Sex Pistols, The Damned, the Cro-Mags, Lunatics, Marky Ramone, Murphy's Law, Gorilla Biscuits, and many more under the K Bridge. June 7th, Bunker del Diablo, Grave Heist, Do Not Enter, and more. Saturday, June 14th, in Belgium, Anal Vomit. August 29th, Gulagoon live at the Middle East, upstairs, Cambridge, Mass. In Berlin, May 30th and 31st is the Berlin Creation Fest with Despondency, Corpse, Putridity, and many more. Saturday, November 15th, the Delaware Terror Fest with Deteriorate. Friday, May 16th, the Cro-Mags, Sheer Terror, Brick by Brick in Syracuse, New York, The Lost Horizon. Los Angeles, November 8th, Future Ruins, curated by Trent Reznor, featuring Claudio Simonetti's Goblin, John Carpenter, Howard Shore's score of David Cronenberg's Crash, and many more. Thanks for watching That Goat Metal Show.